Mother thought this was a joke. It was a f***ing game. Ain't no game, bro. This is what it's all about right here. Get me back on it. Get me back on it. Get me back on it. Come on, Izzy.
Let's go, Izzy.
You see Goggins coaching Izzy? He has him puking too. Oh yeah, it's good, man. I think every fighter should go through that. Maybe not a whole week, but damn, at least a session. By the way, that week for Chief Goggins, light work, coach, light work.
He's a tiny little person. I mean, look at Jon.
Dude, you're a man. He's a man.
He's a big man.
I'm saying.
Oh,
Hasbulla is a man. Yeah.
It's a man.
Yeah.
How old is
Hasbulla?
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 Hasbulla. However you want to say it.
He is a 22-year-old man.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's like, bro, really? I get it. I'm small. You have to throw me around like a baby. Do you have to look at me like that? I mean, I get it. It's his whole thing, right? That's how he's like kind of made
When Tyson did it, Tyson, I think, literally thought that he was a child. And picked him up like a child.
Is that a real video when you cradling him? Because like, did you know he was?
There was a baby. There's a baby. And I didn't know. I'm hungry. Punching me. I don't know, man. I just that's how I am with children.
Yeah, guys, am I right? Didn't Tyson actually think he
Tyson
was
nuzzled his stomach, picked him up, and like he was a baby.
I know. I think I saw that clip on Twitter.
Mashallah, brother. Alhamdulillah.
I don't really know how you debate that Merab's not the best now of all time. Just look at his record. Has there ever been a bantamweight who's beat that many champions in a row? I don't think there has. So it's pretty easy to say that Merab's the best bantamweight ever right now.
I think that Umar is the toughest fight or was going to be the toughest fight for Merab at the time. And I think, we'll end up fighting him again sometime, and the same thing. We beat them. They asked for the fight. We came out, I'm injured, I'm this, I'm that. Well, Merab was half dead for that fight. People don't understand. He had an open wound. He had a staph infection. He was on all kinds of antibiotics. I personally, if it was up to me, honestly, and I haven't really told anybody, I probably would have pulled him out of the fight. I honestly would have. It was that bad. But that dude, they could barely walk, but then he'd go spar 10 rounds and look phenomenal. So I knew he could do it. So I knew that, in the room, I was like, oh man, we're gonna win this fight. But in the back of my head, I was like, Jesus, he's so banged up. So, the fact, and like I said, Umar's, I got a busted hand. You guys asked for the fight. You just said we wanted to fight later on. We said we'd fight you. You wanted to take the time off for Ramadan, so they pushed it before they took the fight. And then, we got this, we got that. Whatever. It's the same thing. Everybody's always gonna have those excuses. I will tell you this: if Merab ever loses that belt, you will not hear excuses from him. You will not hear, oh my God, my leg was falling off, or it was raining outside, or whatever it is they come up with. But Umar was a tough fight. There was no doubt in my mind that Merab was going to win that fight. The way that Merab fights, what he brings to the table is just different. People do not understand it, and that's why, like I said, this fight's kind of intriguing because Sean kind of knows that now. Tim knows that. They kind of have felt that. But what's going to happen is they're going to have a good round or maybe a round or two. But once things start to turn the same way they did before, I think it's going to be even more defeating and deflating than it was the first time. And that's where, you know, like I said, it brings a different kind of matchup for us.
You know, when you look at the welterweight division right now and the way the welterweight division has evolved, I'd argue it's the most exciting it's ever been right now. And you look at the names, like you look at people under 30 in that division that are just on a tear. You've got Shavkat, you've got Jack, you've got me, you've got Moraes, you've got loads of us that are just young and hungry and have stuff to prove. And that's exciting. When you've got that energy mixed with sheer talent, that's impressive. You know, I think Buckley's going to run through Kamaru Usman. There's another guy. I believe I've already shown on the drop of a dime that I'm one of the best in the world against anyone. I was there for the backup, and then the UFC know how game I am. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got Sean Brady, who just come off a win against Leon. All of us are right there on that cusp, right? Mm-hmm. I don't believe Shavkat should just come back and get that, especially if all of us fight again.
Yes, multiple times.
But that's not how it works sometimes, unfortunately.
Life is good. This is my work office. Easy day.
Like that. My man. I'm excited to see you again. He said you got 10 years left, but you're still active.
I'm done.
He's like, oh. I'm looking forward to seeing you again, Camille. You look great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's do some business.
Just hours after claiming he's done, Jon Jones attempted to ease fans' fears that he is retiring without facing Aspinall with a message on his social media. Jon posted this footage with the caption, "What I feel like returning to the UFC after much needed downtime."